Hi Capricorn, my name's Leona from Supra ConsciousSoul, and this is your December love reading. So you come into the reading with honeymoon, and it says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Now I think this is a bit more of an order. I think they're being a little bit ironic, because when I look at the other cards in the reading, we have you coming in as the Five of Wands. So there's a bit of a struggle, there's obstacles, there's jealousy, there's some arguments, there's it's like bickering backwards and forwards. It's harmless banter, but it can get out of hand if it gets too rowdy, it can get out of hand. We then have it with the Ace of Swords coming in for your partner. So what this is saying to me is that there could be some sort of, it could be with the Ace of Swords that something's revealed, something is brought to your attention, something is made very clear with that as well. It could be that there is a need for clarity within a situation, within an argument, and that's what helps the situation. I feel like you then move on to the Six of Cups and the Five of Cups. So you're the Six of Cups, and the Five of Cups is, so the Six of Cups is about looking at the past, looking at the past with fond memories, with love, nostalgia, looking at it in a lovely way, wanting to kind of, but then another person in the relationship is the Five of Cups. Now the Five of Cups is talking about regrets. It talks about a crying over spilt milk. So you imagine you've got 5 cups and 3 of them are spilt, and it's about somebody in the relationship focusing on the cups that are spilt rather than the cups that are filled, whereas the other person in the relationship is looking at it more in terms of, look, I've got an extra cup, I'm looking at the ones from the past as well, and I'm saying, look, this is what we had. It could be that the honeymoon card is asking you to remember those times together, to remember those holidays, whereas I think at the moment you could be in a sense of battle with each other, one being more serious about it than the other, and then we have this regret from one possibly, but we have one looking at the past with love. Then we have the King of Wands. Now the King of Wands is very nurturing, he's a great father, he's a good businessman, very passionate. So we have that with the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords, it's like, in this deck, it's like there's a lack of spontaneity in terms of drive with the Two of Swords. It's an energy that doesn't want to move on a decision, doesn't want to, feels like, oh, it's not moving smooth enough, like it's not happening how it's supposed to happen. There's a jerky nature, whereas this King of Wands would be very passionate, very sexual, very driven, very energy wise, wow. Whereas the Two of Swords in comparison means that one person in the relationship feels like it's not spontaneous, or it's not happening like organically enough. She's like, no, not interested. Whereas this person is very interested. Okay, then at the end of that row we have, as your Akashic card, we have Uriel and the Sphinx, which is 21, which would break down to a 3. So it's about creativity, it's about looking to create foundation but not having the strong enough foundation yet. There a need to kind of get a little bit more foundation with the 4 energy, say. So a 3 is a little bit unstable, although you can make a chair on 3, and it is also about the Trinity. So it is about the Mother, Father and Child, or the Holy Spirit. And so basically it's talking about the fact that every now and again this Sphinx needs to be dug out of the sand, because every now and again it's buried in sand. So it's saying that you need to kind of allow calling Archangel Uriel to like fill you with love and allow him to let go of some of your old beliefs, your old habits, the things that are kind of burying you in the sand. It's talking about releasing that in order to create something more stable. Because if the sand was covering the Sphinx, it would move if you tried to climb on it. But once the Sphinx is uncovered, he has a lot more stability. Okay, so the next row is heart-to-heart conversations. And I feel like it says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like you and Sagittarius have a lot of crossovers within your reading as well. We also have, with that, we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is about working on luxury, foundation, the family, the home, stability, thinking about security, emotional security. But we have somebody making all these decisions, somebody needing to make a choice, yeah, somebody needing to know what it is they want out of the relationship, whereas somebody else in the relationship could be wanting this stability. I feel like somebody might not be sure about that, because we have that again. We have that again, because in the bottom row we have the 10 of Pentacles again, but from the other deck, and we have the Lovers, and this is about making a choice, making a decision. It's about choosing. It could be about Gemini as well, but I'm feeling, if anything, it's about somebody feels left out in the cold as well. We have this 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. So somebody is worried about being left out in the cold. It could be in terms of the home. In the center of your reading, you have the 10 of Swords. Sorry, 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Pentacles. But I don't like this 9 of Pentacles. Sorry, let me cover up boobies. Don't like this 9 of Pentacles because while she's sleeping, he's cutting her hair. So it hints at there being some jealousy within the relationship or some problems, because we got you anxiously here in the middle of the reading, not knowing what to do, possibly not knowing what to choose, not knowing what to do about a situation. But it says the way to deal with that is to have these heart-to-heart conversations and maybe get to the bottom of what it is that you really want or what they really want within this relationship. Because at the end of that row, we have somebody feeling like they should have hid the knives. So somebody feels like they've been stabbed in the back repeatedly, but with this there's also an ending to that energy. So it's like, okay, you've stabbed me 10 times, how many more times can you stab me now? This is like a completion, a finish. And we have somebody else coming up as the Hanged Man, and there's this sense that both sides feel like victims, but in different ways with this, because we have this Hanged Man energy of feeling like they've been victimized because they're standing for what they believe, and we have this 10 of Swords with someone feeling like it could be more than one energy as well that's done this to them with the 10 of Swords, and they've just kind of had enough, and they could kind of lash out, especially with these energies. At the end of that row for your Akashic card, you have the 5 of Keys in reverse, and it says wishes fulfilled. So this is saying that you're feeling like wishes ain't being fulfilled at the moment. You're feeling like things are going against you, and like you've been working on this energy for time. Although this energy is also saying that all you need to do is, for this, it's about a change of perspective. So with this, it's telling you that when you meditate, to imagine going into your meditation and imagine somebody handing you 5 keys, 5 golden keys to 5 different doors, and being able to open those doors and close those doors at will. So you have the power, it's saying. So in terms of feeling like you're being left out in the cold, I think that's just a worry that you have. Well, it is. It's just it's like a mental anxiety. We also have you coming out of the reading as the 9 of Wands. And this is like, look, I'm I just feel like I'm being attacked. I just feel like I'm at the end of my tether. I feel like I need help. I feel like no one's listening to me. I don't know whether to just concentrate on this one wand that I've got and leave all the rest of the stuff behind. He's kind of putting up boundaries, or she's putting up boundaries as well, feeling like they need to kind of protect themselves. The other person in the relationship is now the 5 of Wands. So they're under conflict as well. They're feeling like there's arguments, there's quarrels. This person's feeling like they've been a bit beat up though in terms of the 5 of Wands. What's funny about this is that this person's watching and they've noticed something, or it could be about jealousy, because we did have that 9 of Pentacles in the center and him cutting her hair while she's sleeping, and then that causing high anxiety. It could just be quarrels about jealousy. Although your last Akashic Records tarot card is Fated Meeting, number 7. Now this talks about a meeting that happens at the right time and in the right way, and it's like there's a person that comes into your life that is there to help you. It could be to help you get past a certain stage, or it could be to help you, but it talks about karma within this. It talks about you guys needing to meet each other in order to complete a karmic path, let's say, in order to complete some sort of karmic cycle. But it doesn't necessarily, because it's in the upright, it could be, I feel it's the more positive version of the card. So therefore it's talking about this person possibly taking you to a next stage of development, possibly, or possibly it can talk about soulmate energy, but I feel like it's karmic energy, but in a good way. So it's like this person is somebody that you're supposed to meet, and they kind of help you out of this rut as well. Right, your final card, the final card is your Romance Angel, and it says getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And I feel that this was left till the last for a reason, because I feel like it's something to do with this connection. So it's about allowing yourselves to get to know each other and allowing the person in, because you could feel a bit like your boundaries are up with this, and you feel like you've been stabbed in the back in a sense. But you're feeling like you're putting a lot of your time and energy into work with this card as well. So in terms of your Akashic meditation, it would be to close your eyes and just imagine this person coming into your life and the good that they're going to bring, and imagine how that would feel. So I really do hope this has helped. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.